Well, yeah, so this one's going to be the S5, standing up in portrait mode. Is that called portrait mode? Yeah. Okay. And then we've got one side blocked off because the camera's to this side on this. But the audio is actually over here. And the mic. Well, technically, many of these things have two mics, but it sounds like most of them are just using one at a time. But I was thinking last time I mentioned tigers and spiders, and I already made that full day of music that had like the spider arachnid attack on it. So I'd make it about shitty guitars are really shitty. And I was like, this like doesn't work, does it? And then so I make it about stop raping the children, because the children are the ones who suffer from this elaborate scheme called the musical industry. And then I thought, hey, I already did that. It was called Execution Time. It was about executing people who prey upon children. And I never released the full version of that. I did have audio and video, or audio of me singing and guitar playing, and I only released lyrics. It was actually the first thing I recorded where I played and I sung. It was the first thing I ever did where I played and sung at the same time, and it was like really good for what it was too. I mean, like, it was really good, period. Forget for what it was. So what should we name this? And it should be about stop raping kitties or else. Let's try this one. Okay, let's see where we go with this. We're not tuned to the 12th. I think that's my biggest problem right here. Bad guitar is not tuned to the 12th. As I said in one of my previous videos, there's a difference between tuning and tuning to the 12th. And they're not telling you. There's months of training you have to go through, and you'll learn over the years. And if you don't learn it, you're paying a roadie to do it for you. Hopefully he knows what he's doing. Anyway, stop raping the kiddies. I guess let's just go out there. Or else. Yeah, unfortunately, one thing you can hear when I'm playing is from not having the proper setup, I don't get noise elimination effects. It really doesn't matter what guitar I'm playing on. I can um, I can reduce the pickup level. The pickups can matter, which I wouldn't waste any money worrying about a pickup because with the proper um, with the proper pedal, a noise gate or other things related to that, something that has many features like that, something that can't even a digital pedal that can't even pick up the purest of analog signals. You get rid of a lot of that hum, distortion, and any small minor imperfections in my playing. So I'm having to like learn how to reconfigure everything to play on a piece of crap. And I guess I'll be better if I ever want to play again on something good, but I don't really. I want to play on a good drum set again. I want to play on a good drum set, not just a analog or digital with the delay that makes it sound like I'm off, my timing's off, when in fact it's the delay going to my head is not off, and the delay going to the recording device is actually off. I guess I should be happy I'm learning something new on a piece of crap. But if not, at least I'm learning if one of my last two devices works and how it works. And I've done these tests 100 times before, and obviously the last one has lost its ability to record as well as it used to. So the test must continue on. This is the fun part of music. It's not playing guitar or drums. It's testing everything and recording, and it's exactly why I don't mix or edit anything I've ever made, because it's not the fun at all. It's not the fun, anyways. Protect the children from predators and predatory corporations who jack up the prices and jack up the level of ignorance on the products they're selling, and not just from child rapists. We already had the anti-child rapist movement at the end of 2019, and then people thought COVID was more important than ending child rape. So let's stop predatory practices upon children and all people. Because I don't really care about most of these people if they haven't been fighting for the rights of everyone. And we've got to at least work for the children. And I don't say that like everyone else, like just using the children's thing. It's like I remember being a child, being involved in that stuff. Okay, not necessarily the rape part, but depends on how you look at it. I guess some of us are willing, especially if we're males, we're supposed to be expected to be willing. But and definitely came into thought at those ages, so that's okay. It wasn't that young. But the rest of the stuff, I look back at this stuff, and it's like, man, this is how my wallet getting raped started. This is how my wallet getting raped started when I was a child, buying stuff, thinking I was going to go somewhere through life. I didn't think I was promised I was going to be a million dollar musician who got famous one day. I just knew that I want to do this. I didn't care about making money. It was never like, oh, I'm going to go even. I didn't care about playing for other people, really. It was like something I hid for a long time, for many years. Even though some people would say I was good, it's like, well, I don't really sound like Bach or Beethoven or Megadeth, so I don't think I sound good yet. But thanks for the good word, I guess. But yeah, I learned that I wasted a lot of money on guitars and equipment, and someone could have at some point pulled me to the side and been like, you could probably improve at least a little bit if you played on good equipment. I'm not sure the level you improve going from being a noob to being a pro if you have good equipment. But I see these kids these days, they supposedly play good in like 7 to 9 months, and it's like, bro, like I spent a lot of time playing on the crap I had, and I was just like steady wanting to break it and smash it because I wasn't going nowhere. But then again, I am like way heavy-handed, and I have to learn a different play style than everyone else, and I have to have a little bit different gear than everyone else because of how heavy I am. When it comes to anything, how heavy I am, I have to be doorknobs. I have to have better doorknobs on my doors than other people do because I just might accidentally break that knob if it's locked and I turn it. And I don't know it's locked and I'm trying to open it. It's like, bro, my bad. That only happened 2 times in a row in 1 week. So, it's not like something I'm making up here. But with the guitar things, it's definitely different. And there's so many flaws here in the stuff people are talking about that I can call straight out. I can bring in scientific instruments to measure some of these flaws for you. Like here, we have the I don't know if you hear that, but the fret is back up. So this is like a scientific measurement, but now there's real scientific tools, right? A new fret has arisen onto the battlefield. So now I'm gonna have to pound that down with like a hammer. It's just gonna mar the shit out of that fret spacer there. And I could go to StuMax, and buy this proper $200 worth of tools and then throw them away when I don't have the ability and space to carry all that heavy weight around again and fix it. Or take it to Luthier and fix it for $120. Or I can just hammer it and hope that works. I guess you know what I'm going to do, don't you? Because, man, when I started buying tools to work on my guitar, I got sick of that real fast. It was instantly like, oh, no, you got to start with like a $6,000 guitar, and then you want to work on it. Then you want to scalp the frets. Then you want to reduce the fret height, fret spacer height. Fret height would technically be scalping the frets as well. But, yeah, so... Oh, anyways, ran over